They want to make the currencies like interchangeable. Does that make sense?
You know, oh, I forgot to put the gear down, but I'm okay. I'm okay. It tipped over. It tipped over. It's rolling, but we're down. A little bit of a face plant.
Sound a little worried
just
there.
A little bit. I forgot the gear. Let's open the goo container.
Did you panic again? Man, this is the second time.
I observed the goo. Alright, I can't really get out, unfortunately, right now, and I already have a crew report for this biome, apparently, or whatever. So, recover, and let's see what we got for science now.
I'm about to see this amazing landing.
Well, I got 100 now. Science.
Oh, wow. You could get 2 of the 45s.
Yes, sir, exactly. So I'll leave it on the screen here so you can get caught up. I'm just looking ahead. I see advanced rocketry, bigger fuel tank.
Can you afford any of the science stuff? Ooh, bigger
no, those are...
Ooh.
Well, yeah, I could afford one of the 90... There's ones that are 90, and then there's the ones that are 45. So I could do 2 45s or a 90.
You want that bigger fuel tank. And you want the strut connectors. So you want the bigger fuel tank and the one below that.
Bigger... The FLT 800 fuel tank and the strut connectors. Okay.
No. Yeah.
All right.
Strut connectors are space tape. It's just from every rocket now that you build, you will probably use struts, unless you want to see amazing explosions.
Well, those can be fun, but. Okay. Well, I'm guessing for a moon landing, this is going to need a pretty radical redesign.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Am I going to want to keep still the uppermost part? I want the landing legs, obviously. But when I'm coming back,
you need to lower the landing legs.
Yeah, but I'll need when I come back.
You need a lot more fuel too. And your upper stage.
So I'm going to need, if I was going to assume that I could land successfully, I would need a fuel tank and like a 909 to take off from the surface.
Yep. I'd go ahead and put 3 of the tiny fuel tanks on there. That
3 tiny ones?
With a bit of skill and with a bit of skill and luck, you should be able to.
Again? Structural.
Like I said, a bit of skill and luck.
The smallest ones. 3 FLT 100s. Okay.
Yeah.
And then an LV 909.
Yep. Now your transmuter injection stage is also going to be part of your landing. So you want a bit of a big...
No, wait a second. Actually,
you want
to
be having a big
need
rocket.
to be way lower. They would be part of the... Do you see what I got going on here so far? I've got a command module with a Science Junior, and then I've got a decoupler. So that when I'm coming back, I can just bring that part down alone. Then I've got the 3 tanks and the 909 and the legs attached to the lowest of the 3 tanks.
Yeah, I see it.
I'll need a ladder. Right?
I think. Yeah. No, you don't have access to ladders, so you're gonna have to learn how to fly.
I'll have to fly them up there. Okay, no problem. This is assuming I actually can get there and land. Well, what should I? I'm not sure what to do.
I think you got this. I think we can do this.
Why are the 3 smallest tanks? Why not just like forgetting? Well, is that enough to get back? Really? Why not 1 400?
Well, if we go to Minmus, then this is plenty of fuel to land and take back off. I thought that's where we were going, right, Minmus?
Alright, that's the easier one, right?
Yeah, because you need less fuel to land and come back.
Well, can you see what I got so far? Is that do you think that will tip over? Should I make 4 landing legs instead of 3?
Yes. Yeah, 4 would be better. Yeah.
Okay, so that's my returning stage. So now from
and
there,
landing.
And landing, yes.
The 400 and the like half of the 400 that holds like I think 90 units of fuel.
The 200?
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm seeing you put the 400 on there right now.
Okay.
It's underneath the small solid rocket booster.
I got the 400 and the 200. Which engine?
Well, do you want this one to be burning in space after you get into orbit?
This will be
want...
This will be the one that'll get me from orbit to. So I should probably take the LT-45 with the thrust vectoring for that, right?
Or the 909, yeah.
I said the 909 first, and you said no. Okay.
Well, I thought this one was going to like get you there from the atmosphere.
I was thinking like 3 stages, so.
Oh, like the Saturn V? Man.
I don't know.
You're going to be using a lot of struts. Okay, let's build this without struts first because I want to see this thing explode.
Okay, so now I have I'm ready to put what's going to get me into the part that's going to get me into orbit.
All right. We need $1 million and 3,000 years and 400 Kerbals and a lot of hot pockets. Okay. Did you put the stacked coupler on yet? Okay,
yes.
Got it. All right. So
400s, multiples.
For your second stage, this is your second stage after your first one is depleted. You want 5 of the 8T800 fuel tanks and 5 of the LV-45 engines, I think they are.
Wait a second. 5 what?
This is going to be a big rocket.
Okay. Alright, there's the biggest one with the 45.
Yeah. Now, alt-click that fuel tank, and then you got 5 engines on there.
Wow. This is the one.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet.
It needs this much to, okay. But how do I stack decouple beyond, or am I going to build off the sides of this?
Just one stacked decoupler on the center engine. Now, this might seem like a lot, right? But the Saturn V was just, it was huge compared to any other rocket that they had built at the time. Except for the N1, but...
Dude, this is
Alright, now...
This is fucking rocket science, Jesus. Okay.
You kind of want to reorientate the strapped-on fuel tanks you got up there. They're a little lopsided, and that's just going to kill everyone's OCD. You just kind of like want to move them so they look right. Like, does that make sense?
I hope that looks right to you.
I'm about to find out.
They're not perfectly centered on the up and down. All right, if you're depending on OCD, you are.
Okay, for your.
All right, right about there. Okay, so final stage, or
you're
taking off.
Yeah, the first stage.
Okay.
Oh boy, you want 3 of those big fuel tanks you just duct taped on.
God, this sounds
in
like
one stack. Yeah, it sounds like a lot. I've built a rocket just like this before.
My God, this thing is
with
tall.
struts. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. Okay, did you get the 3 fuel tanks on there?
Yes.
Now you put the big engines on the LV-T30s, the one without the thrust vectoring.
Okay. Got it.
All right, did you duct tape them on? Now click the top, the 3rd fuel tank, and then 5. You want 5 of them. 5.
5 more of these at the bottom? 5?
Well, actually, no. Make
4?
it 6. Make it 6.
6.
Make it 6.
So add 5 of them.
Yeah, you want like a ring of 6, and the center one with a ring of 6. This is going to be a big rocket. We're going places, okay? We're going to get you there.
I'm getting scared, man. Let's zoom out on this thing a bit.
This is still relatively tiny to some of the stuff I've built.
Are you kidding me? Look at this thing.
Oh, you didn't put enough fuel tanks on that.
Are you sure?
Oh, no.
You said 6. I got 6
I think
down
you
there.
did. Yeah. Take those strap-ons off, and you want to alt-click on the highest fuel tank.
The highest in the lowest in the first stage?
Yeah, the
oh
highest
my
in the
God!
first stage.
All of these?
Yes, I'm serious. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
But doesn't that look like a proper rocket? She's a beaut, isn't she? Look at that right there. She's a big
god.
mate.
Oh my god. I would not want to be sitting on top of this freaking thing. Alright, let me check the staging. That'll decouple.
Well, we got to put the launch clamps on it too.
Okay, I'm just looking. But I want to. Alright, just a sec. Let me just make sure that the staging is right, because you know how that can be. And
okay, the first launch, I guarantee you, is not going to work. But that's just because I want to see this thing explode.
Oh, we don't want to kill Jebediah. Should I put a different guy?
He won't
maybe?
die. No, just we'll set up. We'll set up an abort.
Alright, I think the staging's okay. I don't really know.
I'll check it for you. Yeah, you look good. Now go over to the structure. The structural tab.
Okay. Struts.
And no, not struts. We're not putting them on yet.
Okay.
the red tower things. You want like one on each of the boosters, or strap-on fuel tanks.
On each of boosters. As high as possible, essentially.
Just wherever you feel like they need it.
Okay. Oh my
god. Go ahead and click your action groups button, because we're going to go ahead and set up an abort, because you're scared for Jebediah.
Okay, so I click abort.
Yeah, on your
what will it do?
Stack. Go all the way down to all 7 of your first stage engines. Click the outer ring once, any one of the outer ring. Hit shut off engine, then the center engine, shut off engine, then go all the way up to the top of the rocket. No, the engine, not the fuel tank.
Oh, the engine. Okay. Okay. Shut down engine. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said the same on the middle one too?
Yes, sir.
I can't really see it to click it. Okay.
Now, scroll all the way back up to the top and click the highest stack decoupler, decouple, and then the parachute. Click that and hit deploy. Click deploy.
Okay.
All right. Now let me just watch and make sure you did this right. Wait. You're staging. It's wrong.
It is. Of course it is.
You see the problem at the very bottom?
What is that?
Those are your launch clamps. Click the orange button, the number 9. Click and drag it above your engines. You want your engines firing before you declamp.
In the same one with the engines, or the group? Make a group.
No,
make a new group.
Just click and just make them. Just click and drag them above the engines in a new group. Yeah.
All right, I'm showing the bottom ninth one is 6, 7 engines firing. Then the the next thing. Do I have to decouple those then myself by clicking space right after it starts taking off, or will it?
Yes.
So I have to start the launch, then hit it again to break those loose, and then just let it burn.
Yep.
Into orbit.
Yep. Now,
space
bar, or not space bar, but T is your friend on this one.
You think this is ready to go?
I think it's as good as ever without the struts. We'll add the struts after this because it's going to be complicated. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful explosion.
I'm terrified. I have no idea if this is going to work. All right, I'm going to the launch pad.
Any bets on how high this thing will go?
I have no idea. I've never built anything like this. This is crazy.
This is like an 80% chance to get you to Minmus. Guaranteed 80% chance with the struts.
Should I wait for daytime? It's night right now.
Yeah, I'll wait for daytime. I always let the engines fire first, but that's just because.
How long
if
should
you fire your engines.
But how long after?
If you fire, just like 1 second. If you fire your engines when you decouple your clamps, the clamps have a bit of an explosive force, and they could like change your rocket's trajectory just a tad bit. So like if you're aiming for a precise target in orbit, which you're not, but if you're aiming for a precise target, you could screw up your trajectory just enough where you have to burn more fuel.
Hello, DOS Shaker. DOS Shaker, I'm not sure. Let's say that. Welcome. This is the first time I've launched anything remotely like this. I have no idea what I'm doing.
He didn't put any struts on this, if you know what that means. It's gonna be.
Did you?
All right,
did you think we should?
Full power.
All right. SAS
Probably
is
after
set.
this.
All right, so you said about a second after I fire the engines, hit it again to.
Yes,
Okay.
and if it doesn't decouple, just hit spacebar till you hear like chunk.
Okay.
It's my closest.
Here we go, the big moment.
That interpretation.
We'll count this one down a little nicer. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff, and it's, oh my god, those engines are doing, they're gonna, you wanted to see it blow up, you said. How do I abort? How do I abort?
Backspace, backspace!
He trolled me, DOS Shaker. He trolled me.
I intentionally told him not to put struts on
Yep.
it. Oh, look at the engines! Oh!
Okay.
They blew up! Oh man, that's beautiful!
Oh my god. I got 0.1 science out of that somehow. Oh my god.
That's the most beautifulest thing I've seen today. Let's put some struts on that.
Oh yeah, I think so. I was gonna say when you said it, and then I should have realized when you went, just go ahead, let's just do it. That you were gonna. Okay, structural struts. How am I gonna do this? I don't know how to line these
it's kind
up.
of complicated.
Yeah.
You basically want to make it a Christmas tree. Okay, like on each of your fuel tanks, you want struts that connect to your center fuel tank, and then you want struts. I know, right? You want struts that connect from your first stage to your second stage, and you want struts that connect from your second stage to your third stage, and on your second stage, you want struts connecting the external tanks to
what?
the internal tank.
Okay.
I might have to tinker with this in my
Let's
own
just
game
try
and see
this.
how
I'm sure
it
it's getting
fits
frustrating for people. It's getting frustrating for me. I feel
Yeah.
this isn't gonna work, but let's just try it.
Yeah, just screw it.
There's some struts on there, damn it.
At least you won't have the first stage going all over which way.
Okay, SASA on full throttle. 3, 2, 1. We're going up very slowly. It looks stable. It's going real slow. Holy cow.
Yeah, it'll do that. As long as it's
only
going
500
upwards.
meters right now.
It's accelerating faster than some rockets I've built, so don't feel so bad.
Now I see why we need it so much after all. Jeez.
Yeah. Now don't forget your gravity turn. Now remember, this first stage is not going to get you in orbit. It'll get you about maybe 50%, 30% the way there.
Yeah.
Your second stage is
I can see they're about half burned. Let me real quick. The sound is really freaking loud on that sound effects.
I know. I have the video, this live stream muted. Oh, you're right. That is pretty low.
All right, now it's a
the
little
Pinor
more
6000. What? The Pinor?
Oh my god!
What did you do?
I time accelerated and it blew it up.
Don't time accelerate with this thing.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I got the shootout. I did the abort. You'll be seeing that shortly.
Okay.
I'm coming right back down on the space station.
I can't wait for this.
The legs even got blown off. The whole freaking works.
That's a spontaneous rapid disassembly.
I was getting impatient for how long it took to go up.
You don't want a time warp with this
Should
thing.
should I revert? Should I just revert the flight?
Yeah, there's no need to tinker with this. It'll work.
Launch.
We just gotta. It's just like kaboom! I can't take it anymore.
Oh my god.
Disappointment. Okay. That was amusing right there. I came here to watch things explode, not for science.
Alright, going off again in 3, 2, 1.
You're watching a rocket before the debris has time to get back down.
I did save Jeb. I'm gonna turn the sound on just a tiny bit more here. I've got these down at like freaking 4% for crying out loud. Look at this. How loud is this game?
They're rocket engines. What do you expect? You should try KW rocket ship. Them engines are just beautiful. See, you're going up just fine. That's a beautiful takeoff.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen the Saturn V lift off?
I think so. I mean, I wouldn't know the Saturn V from the fucking Kalashnikov 57 or whatever. So
it's the rocket that sent us to the moon. It crawls off the launch pad. No!
I got impatient with how. Yeah. That's what happened.
He's trying to sabotage us.
And all of a sudden, like, the lower engines just shot through the ship, and it all blew to fucking hell.
I think he's trying to troll you, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to do it again. I'm guessing that this first stage might not even get me to 10,000 feet at this point.
It should, theoretically. I did this in my head, okay? Where's my calculator?
Oh shoot, I lost him in the Steam call. I'm sure he'll be back on in a second. It says he's offline in Steam right now. Oh god, I'm on my own. Please come back on Steam, Temple. I think he did this to me on purpose, and he's gonna just leave me on my own. I can't get to Minmus on my own. Come on. Yeah, come back, Bo. I'm trying to slowly start turning over towards orbit. Well, I can't do this on my own, so if I fail this, I'll probably stop at that point until he can come back. Alright, I'm heading for orbit. I'm lining myself up for my maneuver node. This thing's very sluggish. Okay, I got myself pretty well lined up. Gotta do a 38-second burn here. This will be in orbit. Picking when to make the approach out to Minmus, I have no idea how to time that from my orbit though. That's where I'll be confused. Yeah, I hear you there, CJ Miller. I would like to actually learn how the spacecraft work, the planes, because I'd like to fly around Kerbin and check out the different biomes and some of the Easter eggs and stuff like that. Alright, getting ready here to start the burn. I'm going to do it at 19 seconds so it's even on each side. Here we go. Okay, I believe I'll have a stable orbit now. Apoapsis is 117,000, periapsis is 110. I see Minmus is here, so I'm probably going to have to come around the planet and meet it over here somewhere. When's the best time to start that maneuver?